Hello, my name is Hunter. I'm speaking out about a white supremacist cult that has been targeting my life for years, following me job to job, and pretty much threatening my life and pretty much trying to psychologically manipulate me and make me seem like somebody that I'm not. So, these people have made it very clear to me. On July 12th, 2025, I was surrounded at work by three individuals and pretty much told that no matter where I go, they were always going to be there. No matter what job I have, they're always going to be there. And pretty much, I called out one of the employees because of the symbolism he was wearing at work and everything, and I found out that he was pretty much passing false rumors around about me, trying to get everybody to turn against me, and in a way it worked. And that's what they do. They pretty much they if I start to get close to somebody at work, they're right behind me, talk to that same person and pretty much spreading lies about me or pretty much manipulating how they feel about me and turning them against me to the point where that person no longer talks to me, and then they're pretty much just kind of gang stalking me and just watching me and trying to like catch me doing any little thing. And the thing about it is these companies are trying to get blackmail on people instead of letting them live a comfortable life, instead of paying them what they're worth. They try to make people feel worthless and pretty much divide and conquer, if I must say. And what these people do is they smile in my face, they'll fist bump me, they'll high five me, and then pretty much they're going right behind my back, spreading disgusting rumors around about me that aren't true, and then pretty much they try to manipulate my emotions and pretty much get me to stay silent. And I'm a very bubbly person, and I literally love everybody that I work with. So I know when they fist bump me and when they high five me, it's not genuine. But when I do it, it's genuine because I literally love everybody. And so I have to stay silent at work. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the things that and it is. I know things about these people. These people have told me things because that's what these cult members do. They'll literally tell you their dark secrets, and then if you don't react the way that they want you to, they pretty much start gang stalking you and start going around and trying to get him before he gets me. These people have said nasty things in front of me. They've done nasty things in front of me. And me, with my good heart, I didn't really show a reaction that kind of uplifts them. I just kind of stayed silent and then continued to do my work. And it irritated them. So these people have literally, and they just fixed the AC. They just fixed the AC after a whole month of it being out in the hottest month of the year. Because what they were trying to do is they were trying to pass all these nasty rumors around about me, get me to pretty much bottle everything up on the inside and explode so that they could point the finger at me and be like, see, he's unstable. But what I've actually done is I've proven that I'm stable. I've proven that I'm a calm person. And I've proven that I love them by showing up at work every day after the abuse that they put me through and helping them. And the thing about it is while they were trying to get me to get frustrated and snap, they got frustrated and they snapped right in front of me. But oh no, I can't say anything about them. They can only say stuff about me that isn't true. I mean, these people literally mess up my orders on purpose right in front of me, slow down on purpose right in front of me, and mock me. And for no good reason. And so this all started with a law enforcement officer that I had known for years, since middle school, that I was really good friends with. And I found out that he was pretty abusive toward women and people of color. And I didn't give him the reaction that I guess most other people would. Like, I kind of showed not discomfort, but a disliking to the way that he was. And I still loved him, because I love everybody. I don't have hate in my heart. I love everybody. But I know the difference between right and wrong. And because of that, it's like he took notice. And it almost feels like our whole friendship was just to pretty much sabotage me. Because I was always a good influence on him. And he tried to get me to do drugs and drink and sleep around. And a lot of the time I just kind of stopped talking to him. But he would somehow come back into my life, kind of weasel his way back in, after I would stop talking to him. And I felt kind of bad. So I talked to him again. But what I didn't realize until like a few years ago was he was literally trying to plant nasty seeds in my head and corrupt me and get me to be somebody that I wasn't. And I started to notice. And then he showed me he was a part of this cult. And then I found out that the owners and some of the managers that I was working with at some of the jobs I had were also a part of this cult. And I would just notice, like, I would start to get close to people. And then, all of a sudden, one day I'd come into work and they're all of a sudden looking at me like I've done something wrong. And that's what they're doing. Is if I start to get close to somebody, they're right in their ear, smooth talking them, and saying either lies about me or just twisting my words and manipulating my emotions to get me to not want to say or do something, or to get me to say or do something. And then they'll smile in my face and then pretty much like take shots at me, start kind of poking me with a stick. And I've noticed that I've irritated these people because the lies that they're telling everybody, people can start to see that they're not true. And then I end up either leaving those jobs or just staying completely silent. And the thing about it is these people are like trying to play God in my life. I mean, they've mocked me on my finances, literally telling me that they're controlling my finances and telling me not to say anything and that nobody's going to believe me if I speak out about it. And I see that. Boy, do I see that. And the thing about it is at this job now, like, apparently 2 people just quit. And they were some of the people that were mocking me. And they quit because apparently they were missing money in their paychecks. And I'm starting to feel like that was only told to me to get me pretty much paying attention to my finances. But at the same time, like, that's wrong. And so I've started wearing a body camera to work, and that irritates them because now they can't do the blatant things in my face that they were doing before. So now they gotta switch up their tactics. It's sickening. I've done nothing to these people. And I love all these people. I cannot hate. I do not have hate in my heart. But the fact that people can smile in my face and then abuse and mock me behind closed doors and spread false rumors around about me and then try to get close to me just to use my vulnerabilities against me for no reason. That's sick. That's disgusting. I would never do that to anybody. Never. But these people do it like it's just a way of life. And it's real disgusting. And then I just end up staying silent. And then they pretty much mock me on that. Trying to call me spiteful and this and that and this and that. Like, no, I just want to move on with my life. Which you all have prevented me from doing. These people are literally gatekeeping my life. Literally preventing my forward movement. And threatening my life. Threatening my family's life. And then pretty much telling me to stay silent. And that nobody's going to believe me if I speak out anyway. And then if I start to show signs of exposing them, they're just like, oh, there's something wrong with him. Like, something was off. Like, no, I'm a perfectly normal person. You just brought me in and betrayed me for no reason. And I still loved you afterwards. And that kind of shocks you. Why do I still love you? Because I love everybody. And I strive to do my best and help people in any way that I can. And then, like, at my jobs and everything, I like to kind of share. You know, like, if I get a big tip, I like to share. And then they pretty much try to stop me from doing that. And then they go around saying, see, he's not sharing. And then it's like, it makes me want to not share. Like, I don't have to. Like, I give if I feel like it. And because I just want to spread the love around. I want to spread the wealth around. I try to be, well, I am very equal to everybody. But that doesn't fit their narrative. And the thing about it is, and this is what I've always noticed at all the places I work. Customers love me. Like, have you heard what some of the customers have said to me? Telling me that I got a good head on my shoulders. And how much they appreciate me. It's like a whole different story. Going back to the people that have been targeting me. Trying to make me look like somebody that I'm not. And it's literally because I know who they are. And I didn't react the way that they wanted me to when they told me who they were. Like, everybody's the same. Then they overwork me. They let everybody leave at their scheduled time. And then try to make me feel bad if I try to leave on my scheduled time. And then they try to make me feel bad if I take a break. Especially when the AC was off. And I've got pictures of the thermostat, it being almost 90 degrees in the store. Me sweating so hard. Then they come up to me, oh, why are you sweating so much? Because they try to make me feel bad for not working when these people don't work. And then they purposely don't include me. Trying to make me feel bad for being quiet because of the things that they've said about me behind my back. Or messing up my orders right in front of my face. Like, what am I supposed to say? Thank you? And I have too. But these people literally mess up my orders. They mock me. They pass false rumors around about me. And then smile on my face when they do it. And then say I'm the one with the problem. When I don't have a problem. I come in to do my job. And I just so happen to do a good job at it. Which they don't like that either. So I just make these videos because if something happens to me, something happens to my life, something happens to my family's life, I just want people to know what I went through. And I want people to know that I love everybody. But I was targeted by a hate group, a cult. And I was targeted hard. And I just have this feeling in my heart that, and I'm not saying that I'm going to expose them, but I have this feeling in my heart that they're going to get exposed. Because I'm not the only one going through this. There's a lot of people going through this. And there's a lot of people that are going through it that don't even know they're going through it. But they are. I mean, these people have stopped my forward movement in life. Every time I start to feel a little bit of joy, they do something to take it away. And then if I try to tell people, they're just like, I don't know, like, I don't know what he's talking about. Because it's organized. It's very organized. And these people have been doing this for decades, if not centuries. But what's done in the dark always comes to the light. Thank you.